Girls for the fall semester. This is for the 2021-2022 school year, and I'm excited to tell you all about it. We've created our very own mission statement for RR Girls, and that is to equip and empower you in your personal discipleship communities. And it's our vision that every RR girl would take personal responsibility to grow in being a disciple and in making disciples. And so we've put together a new strategy to where we can make this possible. And so what that's going to look like is 3 different things: weekly Wednesdays, discipleship groups, and mentorship time slots. And really they're going to be 3 steps. So we want to encourage every single person to get involved on weekly Wednesdays. This is going to be at 9 p.m. over Zoom, where I present a brief challenge to you guys of scripture, maybe a question, open it up for discussion, and then we're going to have Q&A time and prayer time as well. So we're not going to be going into breakout groups unless we're big enough to split into 2 groups. And so this is going to leave just a space to engage. So show up ready to engage, wanting to have conversations, wanting to speak. If you're not feeling like you're up for engaging, then I just recommend waiting till the next week. Also, we're gonna say next step 2 is to dig a little bit deeper, and these are gonna be discipleship groups. And so this is gonna happen in your own homes, on your own time, where you share a meal together, you pray together, you hold each other accountable. And I'm gonna provide you with content every Sunday night that you're gonna be discussing with your group. This is just gonna look like a chapter from the Bible along with 4 or 5 discussion questions, and then you can let the discussion take it from there, however your group feels fit. And so I can see this spreading out RR girls to where one RR girl will now have their roommates or people that live down the hall or down the street from them over for a meal or meet up for a meal and talk about this. Not meant to be just like a bunch of clusters of RR girls, although I know that might be the case beginning if you don't know who you would have in your group, or if you might not have that community yet around you. So that's obviously a possibility, but I'm really excited about this. This should be between 3 to 6 people, maybe more if you feel comfortable, but I need people to be hosts. So if you want to be a host for these groups, let me know. And that would just simply mean that you're willing to either open up your home or your calendar to facilitate this group meeting, but I will provide you with the content, so you don't have to worry about that at all. And then lastly, we've had several girls suggest that they would like to have more time with a mentor, and myself specifically, but to be honest, I'm just one person and there tends to be a lot of you girls. And so I can't always just meet with everybody for an hour every single week. I'm also a mom of 3. I've got a lot going on. And so to be able to make this a priority, which is very important to me if you feel like you need that in your life, I'm going to be clearing out 1 or 2 mornings a week, a couple of hours, and create time slots for you to sign up if you want to chat each week for 30 minutes or so. And so I'm excited about this because it will just give me a chance to connect with you if you want that. And I'm going to create the space to make it possible. And so I know my life can be a little bit chaotic at times. And so I'm excited that I'll have the opportunity this fall when my girls are in school to block out a couple of hours each week for you guys. So that's going to be our mission, vision, and strategy. And really quickly, I just want to confirm with you guys what RR Girls is and what RR Girls is not, because I think it's easy to expect a lot from us when we're not trying to be maybe what you expect. So I just want to make sure we have the same expectations on the table. But RR Girls is a place to connect people to the Refuge Retreat, to unite a generation of students, to grow in being a disciple of Christ, to equip you in making disciples on your campus, and to encourage you in being like Christ. So that is what we want to be. If we're not fitting in that category for you, let me know. I need your feedback. We've got to be fitting in that category for you. What RR Girls is not. It's not a place that disconnects you from the community that you currently have on your own campus. If you're showing up at RR Girls keeps you away from the people God has placed in your life, I don't want you to show up at RR Girls. So if you can balance both of those things and you feel like you want to be a part of both communities, please do so, but please don't disengage from the people around you to be a part of what we're doing. Also, this is not a college campus ministry. This is just Adam and I over here running the Refuge Retreat. And college campus ministries usually have a large team of people, a lot of structure. They've been around for years, and we're just simply not set up that way, nor do we plan to set up like a college ministry. That's exactly why we feel like God didn't call us to that. There's plenty of campus ministries that are doing a great job, and they're being very effective at what they do, and so we're not trying to be like them. So we are not going to look or act or feel just like any other college ministry that you would have on your campus. This is also not a church college group. We believe wholeheartedly in the local church, so we want you to get involved, serving, being in community with people at your church and your community and wherever your school is. So if we can help you be a part, like find a church to be a part of, we'd love to do that. Also, I just said this, but we're just not led by a large team of people. It is just Adam and I, and we've had an intern, Michaela, this summer who's been a huge help to us, but she's not going to be here forever. So we obviously have a lot going on and try to balance and juggle a lot. So I just want you to remember that when we're providing things for you, which is what we want to do. But just I appreciate the grace that you give us and knowing that we are just two people trying to just make an impact on your generation because we love you. Also, this is not a necessary ministry if you feel like you're already equipped to make disciples. If you're doing that, that is our mission. So that would bless us so much if you would just do that. Go make disciples on your campus. You don't need us anymore if you're equipped and you feel ready to do that. And so don't feel like this is something you have to show up for me or for anybody else in the group. But take your own personal responsibility and do that on your own campus. And that would just bring us so much joy to know that you're doing that. Lastly, Refuge Retreat is just not a place that's going to meet all of your spiritual needs. So we want to make sure that we can fill the gaps for you where we can, but that you're really feeding yourselves outside of what we do, and that you're living in community with the people around you and searching for ways to serve God in other ways other than with our ministry. So I don't want this to be just a one-stop shop for you as far as how you're engaging with the Lord. You've got to do that on your own, and we're just excited that you would be a part of what we're doing, a small part of what we're doing to impact you guys. So I'm excited for the fall. I hope you plan to join us, and I'll be shooting out more information as the year goes on. Please let me know if you want to be a part of our new GroupMe. We're going to refresh that GroupMe chat every single year. And so I'm excited to kick that off. And I'll be giving you more information in the next days and weeks ahead.